In the state of flow, you can streamline your actions, reduce wasteful effort, and maximize your time and energy efficiency. You expend less effort while achieving more. This approach is rooted in the philosophy of flow, also known as Wu Wei. As Lao Tzu observed, nature doesn't hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Imagine gliding through life with the effortless grace of wind and water. No frantic competition, no stress, no anxiety. This state of being may seem distant from our fast-paced modern world, but it is not difficult to bring it back. The good news is that you don't have to work hard for it. The more that you can let go, the more you can enjoy its benefits. Hi, my name is Tekson Teo. I'm a leadership coach who teaches people to enjoy more flow in life through the practice of Wu Wei. In this video, you'll learn a simple way to make flow work for you. So let's get started. While the benefits of flow are widely acknowledged, achieving this state of being can be elusive, especially during times of stress. Distractions and obstacles often derail our progress. Life frequently resembles a traffic jam rather than a smooth flow. The constant interruptions and setbacks can be frustrating. How can we break through from this cycle and embrace a more fluid and effortless way of living? The answer lies in the philosophy of flow or Wu Wei. This is a core practice of Taoism, as explained in the Tao Te Ching, a book written 2,500 years ago by Lao Tzu. This concept is embodied in the legendary swimmer featured in the story by Zhuangzi, one of history's most renowned Taoist philosophers. Like many of his tales, Zhuangzi narrates this story in the name of Confucius, and here you are. The Luliang waterfall was a monstrous spectacle. A torrent of white foam thundered down hundreds of feet. Its roar was deafening, its spray a blinding mist. Even the most fearless fish dare not venture near its treacherous depths. Confucius stood at the edge, awestruck and a little frightened. Yet there, in the heart of the water, was a man swimming as if it were a gender pond. Confucius' heart pounded. Was this man a madman or perhaps a ghost? He dispatched his disciples to rescue the man, but they returned empty-handed, their face pale with fear. The man, it seemed, had disappeared into the churning waters. Just as Confucius was about to give up hope, the man emerged from the spray, laughing and singing. He swam calmly toward the shore, his movement graceful and effortless. Confucius approached him with a mixture of awe and trepidation. "How is it possible?" he asked. "How can you swim in such a dangerous place?" The man smiled. "It's simple, really. I merely go with the flow. I let the current carry me, sink to the depths, and then rise with the upward surge. I resist nothing. I fight nothing. I simply surrender to the water, and it carries me to safety." Well, if you swim, you can relate well to the story. When you struggle in water for survival, the more you fight, the faster you sink. That's why the first thing is not to strive hard, but to trust the water. Imagine life's journey as a river. To navigate it successfully, you must work with the current, not against it. It is not a zero-sum game. There's room for everyone to thrive. When faced with challenges, instead of resisting the world, consider how the world can support your goals. Unfortunately, many people spend most of their time resisting the world and denying themselves. How can you minimize resistance and start flowing in whatever you do? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all solution, although the underlying principles for minimizing resistance and achieving flow are consistent across situations. Here, I would like to highlight one of the things that you can do to get started. This is what you can do. Do not detach yourself from the flow, be an integral part of it. Only when you are in the flow can you float, and only when you can float that you can start swimming. Let me give you an example to explain what I mean. For many years, I have been giving presentations as part of my work. Like swimming in the water, it was tough at first. I still remember how awful it was when I first presented to large audiences. Trembling hands, sweaty palms, a racing heart, and a dry mouth. Many things went on in my mind. Can I remember the script? Is what I wear appropriate? Am I going to make a lasting impression? So clearly there was no flow. Is there a way for me to bring in the flow? Well, before I can do that, I must know the source of the stress. I was nervous because I saw myself as the flow, or at least the center of the flow. I saw the presentation as a performance and myself as in the center. I wanted everyone to love what I said and give me a big applause. But this was beyond my control. Not everyone in the audience was my fan. Some appreciated my presentation, others didn't, and many were indifferent. I had no control. No wonder I felt so nervous. Fortunately, a mentor came to my rescue. He asked me, where is the flow, you or the presentation? Dumbfounded, I realized my mistake. I saw myself rather than the presentation as the flow. With this perspective, I shifted the focus to the real flow, that is the presentation, not me. The presentation was not an occasion for me to show my talent. It was a process for me to deliver useful information to the audience. The flow was to serve the audience, so the audience was the center, not me. My speech, how I organized the information, and even my attire and speaking style were designed to contribute to the success of the flow and ultimately serve the audience well. By viewing myself as part of the flow, my ego dissolved, no longer obstructing my connection with the audience. Imagine the audience as water. I floated effortlessly, free from worries and brimming with confidence. This newfound perspective enabled me to deliver more impactful presentations with less strain. What do you think? I hope you'll find the example helpful. Why not try the same approach to anything you do, whether talking to someone or planning for a project? See yourself as part of the flow, not the flow, and feel the difference. And do let me know whether it works for you in the comments below. And flow is a big subject, and this is just the beginning. I look forward to seeing you again soon in many videos to come.